Hi, I'm Chris Kepler, and welcome to Does This Happen to You? I'm an actor, voice actor, audiobook narrator, and writer. I love reading, pondering, and sharing humorous stories about the freakish things that happen in everyday life. That's why this podcast features funny stories from fantastic writers about our daily aberrations, a micro audiobook about life and befuddlement just for you. Our story this week is from Linda Kowalczyk, who you'll find on medium.com. And here is Dentures. I have nothing to lose, just my teeth. The appearance of a beautiful smile is highly overrated, but the ability to bite and chew food is underrated. This week I will embark on another part of my journey toward old age. A trip to a dental office specializing in dentures and other alternatives. I have no idea what those other alternatives are except being left to gum one's food and suck on chocolate until it melts in your mouth and becomes a delectable and delightful confection of smooth and creamy satisfaction for the soul. I've pretty much made up my mind to get dentures. My parents referred to theirs as false teeth, and it's going to take a lot to change my mind. I'm fed up with real teeth. I've had enough. For as long as I can remember, my teeth have been a royal pain in my ass. My baby teeth rotted out of my mouth. My adult teeth came in upside down, sideways, and on top of one another, and nothing but cavities. It was a nightmare. Growing up as a poor kid in a rural community, going to the dentist was rare. Intense tooth pain was always a prerequisite, and braces were unattainable for most kids. As a result, high school was divided into the haves and the have-nots, those who had braces and those who didn't. Maybe 5 of the kids in my class had braces, if that. Most kids were lucky enough to be dealt a mouth of straight teeth. I was not. I was the kid with pointy canines that stuck out, so I learned to adapt to my situation. I smiled with my mouth closed, a simple and cost-effective solution to the lack of much-needed orthodontia. Every dentist I have ever seen has said the same thing about my teeth. Teeth too big for my mouth, deep grooves, and bad genetics. Now, as an adult, I also take medication resulting in dry mouth, bacterial growth, and an environment ripe for cavities. More cavities. A few years ago, I had some cosmetic dentistry done on my top front teeth to make my smile look better. So, now when I meet someone, I can actually smile with my teeth showing and present the illusion of having decent teeth. But that is all smoke and mirrors. In reality, I have few teeth left at all. There's the tooth that had a couple of root canals, a big fat crown, and ultimately fell off while I was eating a Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate bar in Macy's in Manhattan. That one is currently being held in my mouth with some sort of heavy-duty glue. It's been holding up for more than 5 years, but I know my luck with that one will run out soon. And there is the one with the crown that moves all over when I eat, so each time I eat, it's a gamble. Place your bets regarding when it will break off, again, and what I will be eating. And will I accidentally swallow it? Then there are the 2 or 3 that were root canals and broke off. So now they are just little fragments like baby shark teeth in the back. And of course, there are the ones that were fillings, and I decided to have them pulled instead of getting root canals because this shit is just way too fucking expensive to keep doing, only to ultimately have them fall out anyway. And don't forget the one that cracked off while eating a Rolo. I don't even like that candy. And the other I spit out while eating pizza. Losing teeth has become a regular part of my life. but I'm starting to think that it isn't a normal thing. So, my dentist has been able to make quite a nice living for herself with my mouth alone. She has done an excellent job with gluing and rigging what is left of my teeth. And each year, she presents me with a treatment plan showing how she can fix everything for that year. The cost is tens of thousands of dollars every single year. I don't have it. And even if I could afford this, the treatment plan is only a temporary fix. With each hole in the dental dam that we plug up, another leak surfaces, and the treatment plan gets longer and more expensive. It never ends. Here's the straw that broke this camel's back. After at least 3 rounds of antibiotics on an infected tooth, so that my dentist could perform a $3,000 root canal, there were complications. So, the price increased by $1,500. Apparently, I wasn't traumatized enough, so she presented me with a treatment plan to fix my teeth. Just for this year, of course. To treat my teeth beyond this year will cost more money. The treatment plan for this year alone was $22,000. So I freaked out. I started crying, hysterically, like sobbing and hyperventilating crying. And then she breaks into a lecture about how important teeth are, and I tell her I can't afford to keep fixing them. And she asks me if I have a rich aunt who maybe can give me the money. And I look at her like she's crazy. And then she asks me if maybe I can take a second mortgage on our condo to pay for my teeth. No, I cannot. There is a right time and a wrong time to bring things up. Bitch never learned to read the room. So I'm crying and hyperventilating, and at this point she just wants me to schedule the next appointment and get rid of me. So I schedule an appointment. I had some of the work done that simply couldn't wait because I was in pain. Just a couple of partial root canals that still haven't been finished. Of course, due to complications, everything is way off budget, and the price will be at least $10,000 more than expected. I'm sure the price will keep going up, especially now that the year is over, which will require an entirely new treatment plan. Anyway, another year, another treatment plan, and another temporary fix. My mom and dad both had false teeth by the time they were in their 40s. It's not something they hid around the house, and I know that dentures don't come without issues, but with proper fitting and care, dentures can be a decent solution. My mom said it was important that false teeth look natural. They shouldn't be too straight or too white. I beg to differ. When I get dentures, I will get the movie star smile I have always wanted. I will say it loud and proud. I have false teeth. I don't care who knows. We are too uptight about the changes we go through as we age. Limp dicks, dry crotches, leaky pee, and loose poop. Who cares? It's all about perspective. It's only teeth. As long as I can munch on a bag of mini Reese's while watching shopping television, I'll be happy. As you get older in life, if you are lucky, you learn a few specific things. You learn to appreciate the value of certainty, you learn to choose your battles wisely, and you learn to cut your losses. When it comes to my teeth, there is an immense value, mental and monetary, in calling it quits. You need to know when it's time to move on. This is one of those times. I'm tired of the pain, time, and money wasted, the inconvenience, and the stress of dealing with this mouth of mine. As my mom used to say, enough is enough is enough. You have to say enough 3 times. Although the thought of getting every single tooth ripped out of my head is scary, and I am not looking forward to the pain, there is much good to be said for the certainty and closure that comes with removing the cavity-riddled entities that have plagued me since my youth. Being free is priceless. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, let me know and share it with your friends. Follow me at Chris Narrates on Twitter or Chris K. Kepler on Facebook, or check out my website, chriskepler.com.